What's up, everybody? Today we're playing some City Skylines 2. I haven't played this game much yet, very little, so I don't know a lot about it, but I did play City Skylines 1 quite a bit, so I'm assuming it's going to be kind of similar. Let's see if we can figure it out. Alright, so we need to figure out wind direction first. Let's grab some of these wind turbines. Alright, so it looks like wind blows to the northwest. We'll call it northwest. We'll call that north up there. So wind blowing northwest, which is fine. So we'll want industrial area to be on this north side. Everything else will be built south of there. Let's look at water pumping station. All right, water flows out this way and this way, it would appear. So we want our water pump to be to the left. Okay, so industrial go over here in this area along this north side. All right, so let's throw a water pump down here, like so. And a water outlet over there. Something like that. Alright, so my plan is to have industrial up here. And then, well, maybe some nice houses over here. And industrial this way. So let's frame this in. I'm probably going to put a four-lane road around the city, like up here around this area. Down here, all the way around the city. But for now, I'm just going to frame this top in. And then we'll build a little industrial area here with a power plant. And then residential will be down here with some commercial mixed in with it. I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, I've got it framed in kind of how I want it. I don't really like this angle here. I may do something with it, but it works for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop in our power plant. We're going to grab the small coal power. That word was small coal power plant. We're going to drop it in right here. Looks like a good enough spot for that. Okay, and then this will be kind of like our first little housing area down this stretch. We're going to have our highway going over this. There's going to be a roundabout. You probably can't see it because of my mouse, but there'll be a roundabout here. The highway will go over this eventually. Roundabout there, and then we'll figure out where we might want to upgrade this to a 6-lane road later. I'm not sure. Speaking of that, let's move this real quick. Does it cost money to move this, or is it free? 6,500 bucks. Well, you know what? We're gonna take it just because I want this road to be able to be 6-lane later if I want it. All right, so let's just throw in a little bit of low-density residential right down this stretch here. Right here in this little area. That'll be our first starting area, and then we'll throw in some commercial right here on this little stretch. And on this little stretch, like so. And then we'll throw some industrial up here by the power plant. Put it on the corners like so. I think that should be good. Oh, the other thing we need is we need to connect these to roads, apparently. So let's do that. That's our pumping station, and then our sewer flow pipe up here. Let's run this down. Let's make a... I didn't want that to do that. Hang on, let's try that one more time. Let's make this a curved road. Just something like that right there. Alright, now we can unpause it and see what we get. Alright, we're still waiting for it to all fill in, but we unlocked the tiny village. We got $600,000, one of these little star things, and 3 of these little green things. Progression panel. Okay, we hit the milestone. Okay, we can borrow more money now, apparently. Develop. This is like the tree, right? Yeah, okay, so you can unlock. Okay, so that's what the star things are for. I don't know what those little green things were we unlocked. We got 3 of them, but we did get one of these we can use later. I'm not going to use it yet, but we will eventually. Alright, as you can see, the houses are starting to fill in, and our commercial's filling in, and our industrial area is starting to fill in. Okay, so now we're getting demand for medium density residential. So, alright, so let's just talk about the plan here. This whole place right here is going to be like inner city, high density eventually, and then we'll move out to like your nicer suburbs wherever we buy land. So this is all going to be really inner city stuff here. So, let's look at our medium residential that we unlocked. North American style row houses. I think these are like townhouses. So I'm going to put a strip in right over here just to see what they are. Eventually, this is all going to be high density anyways, but we're going to put this in, let it fill out. And we need some more industrial too. Let's slow this back down to 1x speed. Let's fire in another row of industrial down right there. That should take the demand down. I'll be right back when this stuff fills in. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, these aren't townhouses. They're actually, like, small apartments, 3-story apartments or so. It looks pretty good in here, but this is actually going to be high density, so we're going to have some sky rises here. I added in a lot more industrial up here that you can see. It finally filled in over there. They're still filling in some over here to the left. We really don't have a lot of room in between, so we're probably just going to build industrial all up here and maybe build a port on this backside, I would say. I also went in and added a little bit of commercial on each end, which looks pretty decent. Our demand for commercial is up pretty big, so what I want to do now is I want to come in here and start building in some neighborhoods. Like, I don't like square, like right now we have a blocky grid, which I don't really like, so I'm going to come in and throw in some weird roads, stuff like that, and some commercial in, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. We got one little set of roads built here for a neighborhood. You can see it's a little wonky, kind of like I like it. Got a few rows of houses in up here. More townhouses, more commercial. We need a lot more commercial. The demand's way up. So, I think we're going to eventually make this our main strip through the city. So this will be a 6-lane road here. I don't know what we're going to do with this road. We may upgrade it later to a 4-lane or 6-lane. Still don't know about that. So let's go ahead and start filling this out over here with commercial. This will probably be high-density commercial at some point in the future too. I'm going to just grab a pretty big stretch here with each one of those like that. Oh, small village. Milestone unlocked. Okay, so I did notice this little green thing is for purchasing land. We're going to close that out for now. Let's pause this. So I have seven map tiles to buy, and later on when we decide where we want to move, I haven't even looked yet. Like, we might move towards this to like build like some really nice houses around that little lake there. I honestly don't even know how many tiles you can buy or anything. I really don't know. And then, like I said, the little stars were to upgrade your like unlock highways and that type of stuff. All right, so we've got a little bit of commercial we placed down there. I'm going to keep filling in some residential here. And let's... Oh, what were these? We got North American style small apartment buildings. Okay, well, let's see what these end up being. Let's click on a few of these in the middle here, because I know we got demand for those. Just fill in that little section. And while we're waiting on those, let's build in... Where do we want to build in, like, services? Alright, so let's go with, let's just start with the basic, like, I can't do fire and rescue. I gotta get to a large village, okay. Alright, so I was thinking we'll grab just like a clinic. And where does this thing need to go? Actually, slow down real quick. I don't want to place it on these roads because, like I said, if I upgrade them, I don't want to have to replace them later, but I might place it right off of it, like there. Get us a clinic there. We also need a cemetery, which we'll grab that at some point too. Garbage management, a landfill. So I'm thinking over in this area, way up here, so we don't get any of the smells. Let's grab a quick little road and run it across, just straight into here for a connection, like so. Let's throw the landfill in right here. I think you can upgrade this later on. Yeah, like that. So I'm not going to do that yet, but that's enough capacity, I think. Okay, now where would a cemetery need to go? Kind of like it. Let's see. Where's the highway going to be? Right there. This thing's actually pretty big for a cemetery. I guess we could place it down here alongside this, right, like so. Something like that probably works out. It keeps it out of the way of everything, and I haven't built this other neighborhood yet. Alright, we're going to let all this fill in, and we'll be right back. Alright, these filled in, and they're actually like 10-story apartments, which is not even what I was expecting, but they're going to get even bigger in here eventually. As you can see, demand is up for everything right now. Let's go ahead and fill this whole area out here. Oh, large village. Okay, let's go to the progression panel. I don't even know why I keep going to this. I'm not going to unlock anything yet. I do have 12 tiles unlockable, which I think I'm going to end up using before long. Not this video, but probably next. Probably start unlocking over to here, just so that we can get our, because I don't want to have the low density residential in here, so I'm going to have somewhere to build it over here by this lake. We'll do that probably in the next video, but for now, let's go ahead and start filling this in with, what do we have? Medium density? Okay, yeah, let's do some of that. Right through here, and here. Just want to fill this little section out right there. And I don't know where we want to put in any parks yet. Like I said, inner city to me seems like, it depends on the city, I guess, but I'm going to make this a little bit of a poorer neighborhood in the center. And then as you get further out, it'll start turning into like nicer areas. So not a lot of schools up here. They're going to be more centered down towards this way. All right, let's go build some more industrial up here too. Let's go ahead and start filling this direction, I guess. New signature building available. Polaris Suites. Residents will enjoy the atmosphere of this smooth, luxurious building. Okay, I don't know where that's at. But we did unlock police and administration. So I want to come in here and add a little bit more commercial real quick. Down the rest of this strip here. And I'm not going to worry about this low density housing yet. We'll get to that eventually, like I said, when we start building those tiles. Or buying those tiles. Is this signature buildings? Okay. Polaris Suites. Let's throw it in right here, maybe. What does this say? +4 well-being within 1 kilometer. Okay, let's throw it on this side. Right there. So it should make all these people happy. Actually, you know what? I think I want it over here. Because it's not going to really fit over there. Can I move this thing? Maybe I can't. Oh, yeah, you can. Come over here. Something like that. Okay. So now I unlock the fire department, a firehouse, and a police department. So, did I unlock 6-lane roads yet? Because that would be... No, not yet. I still have 4-lane roads. If I... Oh, wait, hold up. Let's do that. We can unlock large roads. So I can just go ahead and get this stuff out of the way. Okay, let's go advanced services. Advanced road services, unlock that. Oh, unlock, there we go. And large roads, let's unlock. So we can go ahead and start upgrading this stuff and get it how we want it. Large roads are now unlocked. 6-lane road, and replace this, okay? So we're going to just come in here and replace this strip down here for now. Guess that's all done, apparently. Alright, there we go. Now let's go back and refill all that in, because I know it's going to be messed up on both sides of this. Let's just grab this. It'll be easier and faster. Let's take it to there. Take it to there. There. Okay, perfect. Now I can place these wherever I want them. Firehouse, we'll throw it right here on this corner. I'm probably going to put a road through this intersection, so throw the firehouse there and the police station right here. So that should leave us enough room for that road to go through. Looks like it, I think. That's just a 2-lane road, right? Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, there we go. So now we have our main strip in the city. We have our first little housing area over here with some high-rises going up. We do need to build some more industrial over here, so let's do that real quick as well. I just want to kind of fill the rest of this area in, I guess, right here where I already started. I think that's pretty much going to have that covered. Why is the industrial demand so high? Or commercial demand, excuse me. All right, that's pretty good there. Let's buy a few tiles real quick, just to get it going where I want over here. Oh, these actually cost money. Okay, I've got $2 million, so I can afford this. That's 11 permits built right there. Purchase. Okay. I know it's not the prettiest thing to look at, but at least it'll give us something here. All right, so I'm going to build like a branch road it's actually going to end up being a highway or like an exit coming off here, over down here. But I'm going to fill in this, and I'll be right back. All right, I got a couple little roads built in here. I know it doesn't look great yet, but it will eventually. These will all come out. But I just wanted to keep it kind of concentric, I guess, to what I've already built. So this road here, I'm going to build it all the way around the lake, kind of like I have here with like lake houses. And I actually used, I didn't even know this was a thing. Where is zoning? I can't find it. I used the low density waterfront housing for this backside. So anything that's out hanging over the water, I use those. And then for this front, I use just the normal low density housing. So yeah, I have that around, which we're going to do this later on in another video. We'll go all the way around the lake, but it's a good start for now. And then I put in a main 4-lane road that'll take us through here. It'll tie us back in somewhere eventually. I don't know where yet. Probably, I guess, right here into the 6-lane, into the 4-lane over here. And then I think I'm going to bring the highway. I know you can't see my mouse, but I'll grab it from here. Probably bring a highway through here with an exit down to this 4-lane road. And then the highway will circle around the city here and tie back in over here to this highway. Just like a loop around the city, which I think we'll need eventually for traffic. But yeah, I've got all the residential demand down. Commercial demand is pretty crazy right now, still, for some reason. And I did a little bit more industrial. I added this stuff up here, as you can see. Put industrial all around this curve. But yeah, I think that's probably a good stopping point for the first video. I'll come back in a few days and do another one. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I am out of here. Peace out.